Um, I think it's crazy because I was watching. I can't even remember his name, but I was watching the Volume Sports podcast, and the host was talking about how just Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka need to answer for what the fuck they've done to Laker Nation, because this same team centered around the same two core guys, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, started off their first season. This is their fourth season together. They started off their first two seasons together, 24-3 and 21-6. And at both of those points of those seasons, they were the number one team in terms of record in their conference. The Lakers started off our first year with AD and LeBron, 24-3. The next year, 21-6. The year after that, bullshit. The year after that, we're 2-9 to start this season. So, and the funny thing about this, I don't even want to say it's funny. The crazy thing about it is so evident. Like, at this point, I really just be wondering, I'm like, damn, can somebody just come in here and give us a win? But it's so evident that nobody has any sympathy for the Lakers. Matter of fact, it seems like everybody wants to beat the fuck out of the Lakers. And, that's what happened again yesterday. The Lakers lose again to the Clippers, 101-114. And this is our 9th straight loss in a row to the Clippers. We've lost 9 straight games to the Clippers. The last time we beat the Clippers was a couple days before the league got shut down for COVID. And this is our 4th loss in a row. Injury report, the Lakers didn't have Lonnie Walker, but the Clippers didn't have Kawhi Leonard. So, I mean, hey, you can't sit there and tell me that's fair. And it just seems like it seems specifically every time we play the Clippers, it seems like the deficiencies in terms of our offensive skill level are on full display, because you see LeBron and AD have a good game or a decent game offensively. LeBron played great. He had 30 points. He was 12 of 22, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Anthony Davis, another 20 plus point game. But we just end up still getting crushed. And and then specifically when we play the Clippers, because their roster is completely is built completely opposite to us. As in, outside of their main guys, outside of Kawhi and PG, they have people that can score. They're high level. Their supporting players are high level basketball players. They get high level play from the supporting players every single game. And specifically when we play against us, you see John Wall can easily get buckets. I still don't understand why the Lakers didn't attempt to get John Wall last season. You see Luke Kennard. This guy doesn't miss any wide open shots. You see Zubac. This guy thoroughly outplayed AD in the second half. And I just don't understand, for the life of me, how the Lakers traded him for Mike Muscala and then cut Mike Muscala. Some of these transactions that the Lakers have made over the I can't even fault them too much on that. It is what it is, because it's funny because AD doesn't want to play center. But we had a decent one before AD got here, and then we traded him for Mike Muscala, who I don't even know what fucking team he's on. But hey, Marcus Morris pulls the trigger like he's standing on the corner. He will shoot. He will rip that bitch from 3, and he be hitting them. Norman Powell can get buckets. Reggie Jackson can get buckets. These are I just named 6 niggas outside of their top 2 guys that can get buckets. Who can do that for the Lakers? Generally, when I see other people not named LeBron James and Anthony Davis score wearing a purple or gold or white or black jersey, I'm so fucking happy, because I'm like, oh my God. And then when there's specific lineups, I'm just like, oh my God, this is going to be rough. Where the fuck are we going to get scoring from? And as of right now, at this point in the season, we and the Houston Rockets are the only teams with 2 wins on the season. Mind you, the Houston Rockets were drafting last season in the at the top of the table, at the top of the draft. They were a lottery team. We were a lottery team as well. But I mean, this is fucking terrible. We have the same habits. It seems like every first quarter we're down. Before the end of the first quarter, we're already down double digits. We're down 10 at the bare minimum, and then that's just not conducive to winning basketball. We shouldn't always be down double digits at some point in the first quarter. That's bad. And then we always have to fight back. And yesterday, credit to the Lakers, we battled back majority of the game. We were down 16, we closed the gap. We're down 10, we closed the gap. We're down 15, we closed the gap. But it's just like, bro, having to battle back, man, we should be extending leads. We're having to battle back every single time. And then just obviously there were points in the game where we just can't muster up offense. And we can't muster up offense, and then we can't stop anyone on the opposite end. And there's only so many cold spells you can have throughout an NBA game where at a certain point you're shooting yourself in the foot. This is not winning basketball. And at this point, when I just watch this team, I'm like, damn, we missed the fuck out of Malik Monk right now. Damn, we missed the fuck out of team. We knew for a fact they could score. Malik Monk can get buckets. Malik Monk gonna get some buckets. THT, he gonna get some buckets. And we're not getting enough production from AD and LeBron. Like they're not upholding their end of the bargain either. It's just like either it's one night AD brings it and LeBron doesn't, or LeBron brings it and AD doesn't. And I mean, we need them both playing at an MVP. And unfortunately, because the team is so poorly built, we need them both playing at MVP levels to even entertain us going 500, even making the playoffs. So when one of them gets outplayed by an average center in the league, that's not. And then look, the defense the past week has been fucking terrible. Like just flat out bad. Why? Look, think about it. It's a reward system, right? I can relate this to kids, to dating, relationships, work. If you're doing something consistently on a good enough basis, and you feel like you're putting in, like, even just work, right? If you're picking up more shifts, you're putting in extra hours, you're taking more onto your plate, and then you do this for a consistent time, you don't get any recognition, any promotion, anything, right? You're gonna be like, why the fuck am I gonna keep doing this? That's what happens. That's what happens with the Lakers on the defensive end. Like after the first 5 games this season, they were ranked number 2 defensively, right? But they were 0-5. As well as they played on defense, they were 0-5. Why would they continue to be playing so hard on defense if it's not conducive to winning? Of course they're not. And that's why you see now their defensive intensity has dropped drastically. Now teams are repping us for 120, 140, 130, like 138, 120. The Lakers are going to give up 100 and something points every game at this point. Because it's like, why will we keep playing hard on defense if we're just going to, if we can't win even when we do that? I don't know what to say anymore. Man, we just have too many bad, at this point, they're habits. They're terrible habits that are not conducive to winning basketball whatsoever. Oh my God. Rob Pelinka, Genie Bus. I don't know. I mean, there's hope for next season because we won't have Russell Westbrook contract on the roster. And who knows? We could use that. And that's honestly what's killing us. His contract, he's getting $45 million. That's like what? Three and D guys we can get with that. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. At this point, it doesn't even make sense to trade to trade Westbrook. Not really. Why? Because we're gonna trade our 2 first round, the only first round picks that we have in the rest of this decade for what? To go to the playoffs and lose in the first round? I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Lakers at this point need to seriously entertain trading Anthony Davis. We trade Anthony Davis, see what we can get back for that. And then, like I said, at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook's contract is expired. That's like $50 million cleared up from the cap. So, I mean, with that being said, my name is Michael DeLue. I'm the president of A24 Mafia. I'm the voice of Laker Nation. Laker fans, holla at me. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.